In today's episode, we're in El Cajon, California at Funky Fries and Burgers for their very cheesy mac and cheese Funky Quadruple Burger Challenge.
First time doing a food challenge here in California. I have 30 minutes to complete this. If I can complete this, I get the $70 meal for free. But for me, since I ordered a shake on top of it, it's gonna be like $83. I went with a cinnamon toast crunch shake. Let's go ahead and do this. 30 minutes is not long to eat this massive amount of food, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a try. 3, 2, 1, timer started. Before I even get into all this, I'm gonna take down this top patty, which is like a macaroni and cheese patty.
A deep fried macaroni and cheese patty, and it's used for the bun in this burger creation.
Here's like a barbecue sauce on top of that.
With 4 beef burger patties, bacon on each layer, cheese, grilled onions, and onion rings. The top and bottom of this Funky Quadruple Burger is secured with 2 fried macaroni and cheese patties.
We have onion rings, which is like one of my favorite sides.
Who doesn't like onion rings? They're the best, especially when they're covered in a sweet and tangy barbecue sauce. So as you know, you got 30 short minutes to complete this cheesy madness, and I haven't even talked about the side, which is a whole other cheesy story. We'll get into that shortly. But if you can complete everything in the time given, you'll get the $70 meal free with a t-shirt and a hat. And remember, the shake's not a part of the challenge. I just added it in to help get everything down.
More onions, bacon, and a burger. You know, I don't think there's no bun on this. I don't know if this is a burger.
Does having a typical bun on this construction void it from being a burger? I don't think so. Some people order burgers wrapped in lettuce. It's not for me, but to each their own. However, today we're doing mac and cheese patties, which follows the theme of today's challenge: cheese, cheese, and more cheese.
The burgers are cooked perfectly. Still a bit of pink in the middle, and that is my style. There's no clean way to eat this thing.
As some people would say, food tastes better eaten with your hands, since your hands are your first utensils, and it's believed in some cultures that it enhances the enjoyment and authenticity of a meal. You know that phrase, finger licking good? You sure can't do that with a spoon.
And down to the last burger patty.
When I got into today's challenge, I really had no idea of all the eaters that's done this one. I only knew of it because I worked on Randy's video from over 2 years ago, and I save all the data on a map, and this was one of the San Diego challenges that piqued my interest. And speaking of San Diego, are any of you Comic-Con fans? It actually originated here in San Diego in 1970. I've never been to one, but it's been on my bucket list of things to attend. I've always been an anime geek.
We're done with the burgers. Now we're just gonna finish the last of that combobulation. Fried mac and cheese patty.
And this was a delicious and very rich burger. It all went down great with all the different textures, and I don't think you can get this as a normal menu item. If you want to try this beast, you'll have to do it as a challenge. Just come hungry, and if you fail, you at least leave with a very full stomach. However, there's a pretty big menu, so there's a lot to choose from, and if you're just wanting to fix your sweet cravings, they have some crazy shakes that will leave you satisfied.
Before we even get into this madness, I want to try this cinnamon toast crunch shake. Oh yeah, that's great. I love that hit of cinnamon. And just a little bit of crunchies in there when you drink it. It's a whole bunch of mixture of goodness in this thing. My hands are sticky. I tried my best to try to eat that clean. I can't imagine if I didn't have this to try to eat this, I would be a complete mess. 10 minutes and 20 seconds in now.
And on to the side. If you can call it a side, there's more here than there was of the burger. We have about 2 orders of their tater tots loaded with grilled chicken and their creamy macaroni and cheese covered in Frank's RedHot buffalo sauce. And one thing I'm happy about is spiral pasta was used. It's my preference when I make it at home.
One thing that surprises me, already being in nearly 12 minutes, the tater tots are still crispy. I thought they were just going to be a soggy mess.
Yeah, you would think that with all the macaroni and cheese and sauces that it would have been mashed potatoes by now. Nope, those tater tots were still crispy. And I'm so glad they weren't fries. It's a nice switch up. In fact, there's only one episode during this week-long trip that includes fries, and that's the last episode in Lake Tahoe, Nevada at Fox and Hound. That one's a combination of their favorite menu items called Oh No, You Sank My Battleship menu challenge. The name was created by the current record holder, who is Molly Schuyler. And spoiler alerts, nobody's going to beat that record anytime soon. Or really, ever.
The current record for this challenge is somewhere around like 14, 15 minutes by Chad. That is madness, doing this in 14 minutes. Pretty crazy.
I was told by staff that Chad was the record holder, but I did find out after the fact that it's actually held by James Webb with a finishing time of 14 minutes. James is the #1 eater in Australia and the #4 eater in the world with Major League Eating. He is a beast.
They say it can be like anywhere between 8 or 9 pounds. With all the cheese, I wouldn't argue that. It's a lot of cheese and it is dense.
If I had to guess the actual weight of the challenge, I would say it's a respectable 6.5 to 7.5 pounds. Then you add a shake and it can get over 8 pounds, but if you decide to throw in one of their funky freak shakes with all the toppings, ooh, that thing looks crazy. It has to be over 3 pounds. The couple in front of me ordered their chocolate overload, and let's just say that shake was overloaded. I really wish I had ordered the cinnamon freak shake. That one looks amazing.
We're about to get into the 20-minute territory, and we've gotten a lot done, but it is so much. It feels like it's never ending. I don't know if I have to complete this with this, but it is the add-on. And it's a really good flavor change.
I did talk to the staff after the fact, and the food is the only part that needs to be finished to complete the challenge. So if you decide to come in and throw in a shake trying the challenge out, you do have to pay for it regardless of winning or losing. Or if you can successfully beat the challenge, you might get it free, but I can't guarantee that. I also want to give a huge thank you to Funky Fries and Burgers. The staff was amazing getting me all set up. Couldn't have asked for a better experience. And so happy that I got to try out my first California episode here in the San Diego area. I will 100% be back very soon for other challenges in the area. The next episode takes place in West Hills, just outside of Los Angeles, taking on All American Barbecue's Big Texan Barbecue Challenge. And it's a pretty famous one with a huge $300 prize.
Okay, we got the hard part out of the way. We pretty much just have tater tots left, so let's go and smash the rest.
After yesterday's attempt of the biggest pizza in Las Vegas, I was thinking I'd have this done a lot sooner, but pizza is one of those foods that takes some time to digest, at least it does for me. So I was still feeling it. Regardless, the food was delicious, and my favorite part about this challenge was the burgers. Because they were cooked perfect and loaded with onions, onion rings, and barbecue sauce, that was a home run for me.
We have less than 1 minute to eat this. Okay. 29 minutes and 38 seconds. I was not purposely trying to cut that down to the wire. It just kind of happened that way. Honestly, I thought I was gonna walk through it, especially after that pizza challenge yesterday. That shake came in handy, especially towards the end. So happy that I got that, and it was so delicious. Awesome. Snapback hat. And then we got our t-shirt. It's like a jersey material. I think Alan got a few tries in me. I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit more stuffed than I usually do. Ah, see, I don't have it in me. Oh, I'm going so slow. Ah, can't do it. I don't think I have it in me. Not today. Plus, this parking lot is very small. I don't want to be a nuisance, so I have no idea how I'm going to do tomorrow's challenge with the way I feel today. Oh, we'll see. Oh man.